live stream earlier, and we had a bit of a race or two or three, and the last race that we did was just so much fun and such a good result for my first live stream. I thought we'd have a recap. Some of the old classic GT music in the background. I hope you can hear that. Alright, so this is my second attempt at this today with the steering wheel. My first live stream on Gran Turismo Sport. I'm using the Logitech, I think it's the 920 for the PlayStation 4. I do have the manual gears, but no point using them in cars when they've got more gears than your shifter has. But it does work for some of the N400 cars in that kind of class. So the Nürburgring with a manual gearbox is actually possible. I'll maybe do that on a live stream. So here we go, we're starting in 16th place. That's the Pennzoil livery from, I think it was GT3. This is a Group 2 Nissan Skyline. So this race started off kind of strange. I'm coming into the first corner here, trying to avoid a car at either side of me, in other words in front and behind, trying not to get squished. That's one car off the track, and that caused another car to go off the track. And we've got Skoda Octavia there darting around in front of me. I'll review this broadcast as well, because I noticed on the last stream the video quality was a bit lower than I hoped I would get. So we're in 14th. I really messed that up, but I just got away with it because the guy behind me messed it up too, and the guy behind him as well. So this is a really intense race all the way through. Big mistake there by me. Luckily I didn't take any casualties. Skoda Octavia's got his penalty. These two guys are fighting up front. Love watching the replays on this game. So my door number's 15. Don't think the game had much faith in me for this one. That looks so nice. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you see. I'm saying all my videos, I'm planning to give the channel a little bit more priority, especially over the winter, and just see how it goes. That's another casualty, not by me. So we're now up to 12th place. And another one. So this is just one of those races where it seemed to fall towards me. You can't see the actual time and the gaps between the cars and the broadcast files that are saved inside GT. But this was a great race for the live stream. That's me up to 10th place now. Skoda Octavia still trying to chase me down. That looks so good. I think we'll add the lap counter. There we go. So we're on lap 3, just before I'm going to get rid of the racing medium tyres. But some of the cars just seem to be falling off the track as we're going round here. I do find my rhythm with the car. It looks so good. Yellow flag, someone else off the track. So that's at the end of this. Yep, there's a bit of a bottleneck here. I didn't actually realise how easy Skoda Octavia was staying onto the back of me there. That's another position. The guy tried to sideswipe me coming out of the corner, coming out of the straight, sorry. I just keep being able to break the toe and break away from everybody in this race. If you forget about some of the corners on my first lap, I could have been further up the field already. It's another penalty. So close. So now up to 8th place. Starting the last lap of my racing medium tyres here. I've had company all through this race so far. I think I just managed to break out again, just a little gap here. Always managing to just keep it together enough to put pressure on the cars in front. They're fighting now, so I'll try and capitalise on that. And the guy behind me ends up getting through, if you can see. So he gets through. And we have to go into... And I've got a 5-second slow down penalty. And even when I was driving it, I did tap somebody gently going in one of the braking zones, but not 5 seconds worth. So I'm kind of angry with that guy, and he just bins it completely. He may have even left the race after that. But it's not looking good. In 5th position, out of 17. Only 4 laps in, and I've got a 5-second penalty on a long, fast straight. Luckily, the cars behind me couldn't capitalise on that at all. You look in the radar on the top right hand side, they can't even catch me up to the 130R. So we go into the chicane there and peel off into the pit lane at the last second. So the strategy here was 4 laps on racing mediums, then go in and get the lads, that's the lads there, to put racing softs on. And lo and behold, I managed to keep my position. And it looks like I've got Skoda Octavia in front of me again. But there's been a reshuffle through the pit stops, and I haven't suffered that badly. And this guy's just too slow. Way too slow. Straight off the track. Honest governor, didn't touch him or nothing. And that's him away. So we're up to 7th already. Still 5 laps and the rest of this one to go. Picked up good traction coming out of there, so the pressure's on A7X LPA. And no mistakes there. So we're catching this guy really quickly now. Especially going in the braking zone for the chicane at the end there. And he bends it really badly. I think he goes into the pits after that. And now I'm back after Skoda Octavia again. So we're almost at the end of the life, not quite at the end of the life of these tyres, but there's 2 pit stops in the race. So that's what I'm going to do, is split the soft tyres between the last 6 laps. Seems a bit aggressive, but if you keep watching this, you'll see that it actually paid off, and I was so pleased this was done on my live stream earlier on tonight. I just wanted to do the recap video before I went to bed so you could watch the replay. Now, I almost messed that up, but I still managed to get past Skoda Octavia because he lost traction coming out the corner completely. He was sliding all over the place. I've still got 1 lap to do on these soft tyres. And again, just trying to keep the hammer down. Keep going as fast as I can, no mistakes. And catch the cars in front. I'm setting a personal best there. 1.5 seconds up on my previous best. That was good. I'm coming in at the start-finish straight. I think I've got an advantage now. And I'm into 5th. Again, just keeping it together. This is the last lap on the soft tyres now. Lap times quite erratic, so I know I could do better than that. I should be able to push more than an extra second out the soft tyres as well. So there's definitely room for improvement. I can win one of these races this week, I think. That would be cool for a live stream too. Let's see what you think to that approach. I think I could do a live stream, record the best races, pick the best one after it, and do a recap video on another live stream. just like this. So at this point, just trying to keep the grip, trying not to destroy the tyres before I get back to the pit lane, because I've been hard on them since I put them on the car. Make it round there without too much drama. And the last corners before the pit lane, and dive in again. So last set of soft tyres, no fuel. Love the animation and the noise coming out the pit lane. So there's someone behind me there, Skoda Octavia again. So I lost a good 6 seconds going into the pits there. That wasn't a great lap. I've come out, I'm really back on it again. Keeping everything nice and neat. And that just looks so good. Under the bridge. Double quick time. Sounds like someone else has messed up. There we go, someone else has. It's just such a good race, because even after my mistakes in the first lap, the race wasn't totally lost, and I'm now seem to be pushing forward all the way until the end of this race. Again, just closing the gap, especially under braking. Nice and close to this guy now. Pop out. Just to make him paranoid. And just keep applying the pressure. There's such a good chance at this point that my tyres are so much fresher than his. He leaves a gap. Just lets me pass by messing it up. We've got a car with a penalty there. Skoda Octavia still behind me. Going into the hairpin, we've got another casualty of the hairpin and bad tyres. My racing softs are just eating up the track now. And for a change, I'm not making too many mistakes. This is definitely one of my all-time favourite racetracks. At that point I'm beating my personal best again. Not by much, just by 3/10, but... And that looks so nice and smooth as well. So I was just over, well, 6/10, just over half a second quicker than my personal best at that point. Just keeping it together on the last lap now. If you look on the map on the top right, the two cars in front of me are pretty far away now. So it's all about maintaining or extending the gap behind me to make sure I can get that podium position. Which at this stage in my live streaming Gran Turismo career, I'm quite happy getting a podium on my first live stream. The good thing about the live stream is anything can happen. If you watched the video from earlier, I did kind of freak out when I got the penalty. I also had a terrible audio mix at the start of the video and an echo. But I think we've dealt with all that. So here we go for the last time. Leading down into the straight before 130R. Now the leader's just finished the race. The car in second place. Who I think I was in front of at one point has went over the line now as well. I'm under no threat from behind. A meteor would have to land on the car. Because the guy in third, well, he was in second, but because he just used the one compound of tyres and didn't use both, he was penalised with a 1 minute penalty, and I ended up second on my first live stream. So that was absolutely awesome. I really enjoyed tonight's live stream. I'll maybe try and cram in some more before the end of this week. And like I said, there's some different content coming from this channel coming your way for the next few months over the winter period. There'll be something to keep me busy. Well, stay safe, everyone. Like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to streaming again for you in the near future. Right, bye everyone.